Well, maybe I'm back. Don't know what happened there. YouTube is acting very weird here today. Are these torts? Sorry about that, guys. Anybody out there watching? Not sure what's happening. But everything just completely froze up and had to completely shut down YouTube and everything and start over again, basically. But yeah, sorry about that, everybody. I don't know what's going on. It just started acting really weird. Everything was getting really jittery and couldn't get it to react or come back, and I was trying to just relaunch the stream and that wouldn't work. So the best thing I just did was just close it down and start it over again. But we're just getting the little screws mounted up on the new body here for the Mini T. Not sure. These bodies, one thing about them, these wings, they look so much better with the wing on there, but these wings do not hold up at all. I think this is now the third body I have bought for this car since I've had it. But the white one I really liked, but it completely shattered and it was destroyed. So I decided I'd get one more, and I'm not going to use this whenever I'm out there, using it at the track or the skate parks and stuff like that, where I know I'm going to break it. So I just figured I would get this one, kind of keep it on the car here and there when I'm just messing around in parking lots and stuff like that. But I wasn't going to come back again, but didn't really get to finish it up, but we're almost kind of done, really. Power plug's got to get their own spot here. Once that's tucked down there, that's it. New Losi. Well, not new, but she looks like new again. Looks pretty good. I like his body. Looks pretty sharp. Definitely digging the look of this thing. But I'm going to disconnect the battery in this thing. Maybe not. Maybe we'll zip this thing around for a few more minutes. Look at it with the body on there. You watch. I'm going to crash this thing in the garage here. Alright. Switch you over. These tires, maybe a tiny bit more traction on the concrete, but not much. This thing gets up and moves though, guys. For a little car, these Mini T's fly. Can't even keep the thing straight. It's even worse right here. This is where my truck normally parks. And there's a lot of gravel and dirt over here. Well, she's running good again. Now I got both of the Mini B and the Mini T, both brushless, which is cool. But I think that's it. Man, I really wanted to try to get the Typhon 6S fixed today, but unfortunately, that's not going to happen. I have to go upstairs and get some parts ordered for that thing. to bust out the parts manual, and I haven't really had to order too many parts for that thing yet. But I'll get the parts ordered for that thing and get that thing back up and running here sometime this week. I'm gonna go away again next week. I think I gotta head back down to Florida again. I seem to live in Florida anymore. I can't get away from that place. But heading back down there for a week. So I'm definitely gonna be trying to get some videos and stuff put together before I leave, so you know, I could keep some stuff out here, some content on the channel. Definitely a big plan is to head to the skate park. Maybe head even down to the BMX track. Would be nice. I'd like to head down there again, because even when it's colder out, that track doesn't get real muddy, doesn't get real nasty. So it's kind of a good place to still run. If it's cold, it's one thing, but mud and snow, not so much. But probably gonna do it, guys. I won't keep everybody too long. Just figured I'd bring you guys along. I was messing around with getting this thing converted over, and I was originally hoping to get the Typhon 6S fixed up and running again, but unfortunately, that's not going to happen today. But anyway, guys, hope you guys enjoyed coming along for the day. Hope you guys have a good Saturday and have a good weekend, everybody. And hopefully, everybody's... Yes, X-Max time, exactly. I can't wait to get that thing back out here and run. This thing, all I've got to do with it so far is throw a set of batteries in it and test it here on the shelf. I haven't even got to run it, and it it hurts. I really want to take this thing out and see what it's like. Been talking with a lot of people about these, and some other people that I'm subscribed to and things about the car, and everybody's pretty much saying the same general census with number one, everybody's saying to change over the spur gear on these things to the hot racing hardened steel spur gear, because apparently the ones that are in here are kind of not real great. The metal that the gears are made out of apparently break pretty easy, and to also go with the 20-tooth steel, the hardened pinion gear. So I'm going to get that stuff ordered up for it, but I am going to take this thing out for its first time, just completely bone stock form, and see how it holds up and how long it holds up. Because basically that's been about the only real common weak points that everybody's talking about are, you know, basically the drive gears, you know, the spur and the input gear, and the other thing is the servos on these. They say that the plastic servos that these are coming, these aren't real tough, and they will die, but that's like any of them. I also have the same thing on every one of my armor cars. You know, I don't think I have a single, other than I think my Big Rock and the Typhon right now, not a single car, well, and the Creighton 8S, because I haven't had to do anything really without that yet either, but everything else I've had to change the servos, and servos are kind of a expendable item for the most part, especially on bashers. I mean, obviously race cars and stuff like that, it's a little different, you treat them differently. But you know, the servos on most of the bashers, that's why I don't really bother putting expensive servos on any of the basher cars, because you know, you land wrong, you have issues, you just start tearing them up and breaking them and having issues with them anyway. So I have just learned, I just go with, you know, the cheaper $25 servos. They usually last as long as ESCs aren't causing them to catch on fire. You know, usually the servos I can get at least, you know, a year, maybe 2 years out of them or more, depending on how hard of a life the car has had. But most of them hold up pretty decent. But I appreciate y'all coming along on this Saturday. Hey, just look at the comments here. Yeah, the X-Max. Yeah, Kurt, I've been getting those same. When did they get the X-Max? First, Kurt, yeah, those Amazon servos on there. I've been getting, they're relabeled as many different servos, but I think the ones I always get, they're called Animos or something like that they're pronounced. But they're anywhere from like $28 to $29, somewhere right around in there, steel servos. And I have them in pretty much everything. And all of them hold up pretty decently. The only ones I was having issues with was on the the Outcast. And that was due to the ESC throwing 20 volts out and causing those to burn up. So I can't really even fault the servo for that, because other than that, I don't think I've really had too many other issues with those cheaper servos, those Amazon servos, and any other cars. All of them held up pretty decent. So, worked out. You know, especially when you on the bashers, like I said, some of them don't, they can have very short lifespans if you get a bad landing out there. But I guess I'll keep around this shattered body for whenever I know I'm going to be rougher on the car. But, so we got the Mini B and the Mini T both brushless now. Throw these tires aside in my tire bin. But I think that's going to do it, guys. Like I said, appreciate you all coming along with me for the day on a Saturday. I'm going to go out. I got a few errands to run now. But like I said, I appreciate it, guys. So, have fun out there. Stay dry. Stay warm wherever you are. But appreciate it, guys. Until next time, y'all be safe. Be careful out there. Peace out, everybody.